Hello! We are nearly done with week 2. Guys, you are powering through it, and I'm really loving the photos you're putting up about your movement. And what I love about them is that you're also getting outside. I commented on Louise's photo of her at the beach going for a walk, and I think all of these things are so important. Not especially for mothers, but there is an element of self-care that is often lacking with mothers. So I think it's really credible that you guys are putting yourself first, I'm sure, for a change, and setting some time aside. And also for the rest of you that don't even have children, it's all in context of the other stuff you have in your life too. Often work takes priority, and commitments and saying yes to other people take priority. So thank you for taking our suggestions on board and really getting your body moving. Remember, it can be at all various intensities. It doesn't have to all be high intensity. It can be just a nice, easy stroll as well. Go with how your body feels. The movement aspect is what's most important. You saw Sunny and I were gardening yesterday. That's movement, but it can also be a real therapeutic, practical or active meditation. Drawing, journaling, all of these things might not necessarily be movement, but see if you can start to throw in some aspects of that type of self-care or those kind of self-care rituals this week as well. Okay, today's workout. I am going to give you an option to add some load today. You don't have to, but there's an option if you want to, and if you want to make it a little bit harder. It's a 6-minute workout. There are 2 basic movements, and it's all lower body, baby. So you're going to really hit your glutes, your quads, your adductors, which are your inner thighs, and your abductors, which are your outer thighs, basically. We're going to work a bit of core in this too, although it's not strictly a core-based workout. Your core will work, especially if you add load. Don't be afraid to add a child if you want to use them as load, but some options for load if you don't have dumbbells or kettlebells or anything like that, or if you don't have access to a gym. I've just grabbed a handbag, a big handbag, and I've popped a heap of kids' books in there, or novels, whatever books, something heavy, a bag of rice, which you're not eating at the moment, but think something like that. Think, what can I put in here? A few water bottles, maybe? Fill your handbag up and zipper it up, and you can add that. You can easily use that as load. You could easily fill a handbag up and it'd be 10 kilos. Which most of us probably carry around every day. And most of you, if not all of you, I'm hoping, are drinking filtered water. It's what we recommend in your hydration tips in your guidebook. So this is just a 10-litre filtered water container, or water container, sorry, that I've filled with just water. And so that's 10 kilos in itself. Choose something around the house. Be resourceful. Find something. There's lots of things. Getting to your workout though, let's get to the point, Megan. Go back, watch my mobilization and warm-up video. Do that as part of your warm-up. Get your joints ready, get your muscles ready, and then work through a few reps of this. So you want to do maybe just a bodyweight squat to warm up, but for the sake of time, I'm going to show you a weighted squat. You can hug your water bottle like this, yeah, or your handbag, and you're just going to squat down, breathe out, come up. That's your first pattern, squat. So you guys did squats the other day, 2 days ago. This is your pattern again. That's your first movement. Your second movement is a reverse lunge. So stepping back, lower your back knee down, come up, step in, change sides. So it's what we call alternating reverse lunge. Breathe in, breathe out. You can start to make it a bit quicker, of course. It just depends. Make it a little bit easier in the squat. You can just hold the water bottle or your handbag in between your legs. On the lunge, you can step back and hold it on the leg that's stepping back, so the side that's stepping back. They're your 2 movements. Now here's the hard part, or the challenge. You are going to do as many squats as you can for 1 minute. So you'll do 1 minute squatting. As soon as that first minute's up, you'll go straight into 1 minute lunging, if you can, yeah? As soon as that minute's up, you're doing 1 minute squatting, then 1 minute lunges. You do that 3 times, so 6 minutes. Now, a couple of options there. Sorry, my battery is running a little bit low. A couple of options there. I've given you a minute, so set your iPhone up or your phone or a timer clock in front of you, a stopwatch, so you can easily see it, and then you'll know when to change movements. Your goal is not to put the weight down, and your goal is not to stop for 6 minutes, but if you need to, of course you need to. So you might do 5 reps in that first minute. You might do 25 reps in that first minute of squatting. I don't mind. What matters is that you do as many as you can under a maintainable tempo, and that you focus on your breathing for that tempo. Inhale down, exhale up with both movements. If you really have to, you put your weight down, you rest, but you remember how many times you put that weight down. Your goal is not to put it down. Even if you stop squatting or lunging, don't put the weight down. If you have to, you have to. And remember, I put that weight down 3 times in that workout. I'm going to write that down. Get an idea of how many reps you're doing in each minute, because you will need a number. Get a number, get a goal. Really important. What are you headed towards? Can you do 15 squats in that first minute? And then in the second round that you do squats in the 3rd round. It's only 6 minutes, right? Let's give it a go. Let us know how you go. Let us know what you use as a weight. It's really awesome to see people being resourceful in their environment. And let us know how you go for reps. It's all gauges. In the comments section, I'll post just a couple of options for anyone that has any injuries or existing knee issues, for example. I'll post an option to the movements. Thanks, guys, and speak to you soon.